The rise and controversy of OnlyFans. As big tech made innovative ways to have home entertainment, this also led to the uprising of a dark industry. This dark, mighty horse, whose revenue is the combination of 3 TV networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, is the adult entertainment industry. When the lockout grew, the thirst for more fun led to the uproar of OnlyFans. Now boasting 150 million users and a net revenue of $2 billion plus. How did OnlyFans rise so quickly? What did they not want you to know? Welcome to FASHIONY-MAGAZINE, and today we're going to be telling you about the rise and controversies surrounding OnlyFans. Let's jump right in. Tim Stokely, a businessman from the United Kingdom, established OnlyFans in 2016, using a loan of £10,000 from his father, Guy Stokely, who informed his son that this was going to be the last time he borrowed money from him. Guy was, of course, pointing to Tim's past business endeavors, all 3 of which contained essential components of the OnlyFans recipe, but were executed in isolation and hence failed. The first business Tim started was Glamworship in 2011. Tim came upon a subreddit devoted to a sexual fetish known as financial domination. In this arrangement, submissives paid dominant partners enormous sums of money in exchange for sexual dominance. After some first signs of growth as the connector between 2 parties, users found a means to bypass the platform and found the emerging Twitter plus Venmo mini economy extremely convenient instead. The company Glamworship failed. Tim picked up the pieces and started Customs for You. He combined the concept of the original Glamworship with the feature that he was getting a lot of demand for, which was the ability to request specific content from various content creators. Even while the platform allowed anyone to order or create content, the majority of requests were for adult-oriented material. The concept of OnlyFans began to take shape, but the fact that there was less of a barrier to entry for creators resulted in discontent among the community, as members of the social community were reluctant to bring their followers to a market that was already highly competitive. Tim felt the world was against him and took a break from adult content marketing and moved to a different and smaller niche. He called it 121 With. 121 With was a service that connected tradesmen with consumers looking for expertise, ranging from plumbers and carpenters to real estate. Tim's idea for the OnlyFans model of creator-fan relations were taking shape, but he was focusing on the wrong niche for its successful execution. Only this time, there was furniture involved, not video content. 121 With ended up in shambles. So with the last money he borrowed from his father, Tim Stokely founded OnlyFans in 2016. OnlyFans was founded with the mission of providing creators who were ignored on other social media platforms with a place to which they could upload their content. Tim, who had previously failed 3 times, used the extensive knowledge of the relationship between creators and their audiences that he gained from his past endeavors to create a community of creators who were having trouble finding their footing on existing social media platforms. A bit of good fortune. 3 years after the OnlyFans launched, COVID-19 struck the world and ended all live entertainment. And as a result, we were all forced to stay at home, where we were miserable, detached from reality, and bereft of enjoyment. It appeared that the adult entertainment industry was necessary to ease the sexual tension. OnlyFans was prepared to be the savior that live adult entertainment needed when it was in desperate need of one. By the end of the year 2020, the company's sales had increased by a staggering 540%, reaching a total of $400 million. OnlyFans reached an estimated net revenue of $1.2 billion in 2021, and it's anticipated that they'll come close to doubling that amount this year. Leonid Radvinsky, an online entrepreneur residing in Chicago, owns 3/4 of the company. Tim Stokely's father, Guy Stokely, also serves on the board of directors, alongside Leonid Radvinsky. In December of 2021, Stokely resigned from his position as CEO, and Amrapali Gan, who had previously served as chief marketing and communications, assumed leadership of the company. Timing is frequently vital, and it's undeniably played a role in OnlyFans' recent push into the mainstream, so timing deserves a lot of the credit. However, this is merely a minor aspect of the whole growth. Upon deeper inspection, it becomes clear that the growth model that OnlyFans uses is one that's applicable in a variety of fields and sectors. Let's take a look at what's going on underneath the hood. A referral system that sticks like glue. OnlyFans was successful in recruiting a significant number of content creators because it provided a lucrative referral program. This program provided content creators with an incentive to ask others from their professional and social circles to join OnlyFans. Anyone who brought new users to the site was eligible for a referral bonus in the amount of 5% of the creator's revenue, up to a maximum of $1 million. There was no restrictions placed on either the maximum amount of money that could be earned through referrals or the maximum number of creators that could be referred. The referral program was a tremendous success. How so? Keep in mind that whilst gaining money on Airbnb and Uber is done in a linear fashion, doing so on OnlyFans is done in a multiplicative manner. You can only drive one car at a time on Uber and rent out a certain number of homes on Airbnb. But in OnlyFans, there's no limit to how many people you can serve explicit content to. Early content creators of the site were able to amass enormous sums of money through the network's monthly referral bonus payouts, and they were delighted to invite others from other platforms to participate in the gold rush. In May 2020, Stokely made the announcement that his platform was attracting between 6,000 to 8,000 new creators daily, in addition to approximately 200,000 new users. But around this time, the company made it so that referral bonuses would only last for a year. What happened? Controversies. Cardi B, Black China, Tyler Posey, and Tana Mongo are just a few of the celebrities and influencers who have joined the OnlyFans trend, sharing private and often explicit videos with their fans. The previous record holder for most money made in a day on OnlyFans was Bella Thorne, a former Disney star who, after signing with OnlyFans, made a whopping $1 million in 24 hours. Existing sex workers on OnlyFans were quick to accuse Thorne of gentrifying the site, and many of them urged her to share the fortune she'd amassed swiftly. Who would? An account of a wealthy person making millions during the pandemic while the poor and hungry struggle without food isn't the feel-good tale anyone was seeking. Shortly after the uproar, the platform set limits on how much users could tip and how much content creators could charge, prompting many creators to express worry about the impact on their revenue. OnlyFans would later say the decision had nothing to do with Thorne's popularity, which, of course, is a total falsehood. However, before the whole saga ended, rapper Bad Baby earned $1 million in just 6 hours, making her the fastest creator to ever do so on the platform. After appearing on Dr. Phil, Bad Baby, whose real name is Danielle Bregoli, went viral and has been a popular figure ever since. When Bregoli turned 18, she immediately created an account. As sexualizing younger women is becoming the new norm on OnlyFans, it was upsetting to see that some perverted fans were counting down to Bad Baby's coming of age. Several minors have been found to have sold and appeared in pornographic videos on the website since 2021. A 14-year-old managed to get over the site's age verification requirements by using her grandmother's passport to sign up for an account and uploaded sexually explicit photos of herself. Even though OnlyFans does not condone the sharing of child porn, users who are caught doing so have more than one warning before their accounts are permanently deleted. This is so wrong, but none of that stopped content from OnlyFans from being shared elsewhere. In March of 2020, there was a data breach that involved the theft of between 1.4 and 4 terabytes of protected OnlyFans content to a cloud storage service, Mega. As opposed to a hack or security breach from the outside, the content was assembled by numerous people who had paid for access to the material. The amount of video content that was leaked from OnlyFans might have been anywhere from 700 to 2,000 hours, given that 1 terabyte can contain around 500 hours of HD video content. Though now, OnlyFans has safeguards in place to prevent this from happening. For instance, if you attempt to take a screenshot of restricted content on an iPhone or Android smartphone, you'll get a blank screen instead of being able to save the image. But multiple Twitter accounts and Reddit threads have been discovered to be devoted to sharing and spreading OnlyFans content, showing that users are persistent in seeking workarounds. Due to the overwhelming amount of stress it was under, OnlyFans decided to call it quits. The controversial decision by OnlyFans to remove all sexually explicit content from the service was made public. According to the platform's explanation, it had to implement the ban to satisfy the requirements of its banking partners and payout providers. Sex workers, celebrities, and advocacy groups all flocked to social media to express their outrage at this decision. And 6 days later, OnlyFans backtracked on the statement. In late 2021, British firm OnlyFans decided to diversify beyond its sex-oriented roots. The release of OFTV, a work-appropriate app with yoga videos, cooking guides, and more was announced. Also, OnlyFans introduced a creative fund for artists, majorly emerging stars. It's evident that SFW creators and content are getting more attention. Now that big names like Floyd Mayweather are joining OnlyFans, the site's expanding into new areas, such as gaming, stand-up comedy, food recipes, fitness, and so much more. Do you feel that with all these new adventures OnlyFans is taking on, will the platform become a social network for everyone and not just the adult entertainment industry? We'd love to know what you think. Engage with us through the comments section, support us, and push the subscribe button. Until the next video, stay interactive.